Hi guys, this is part two of symbolism. So I wanted to model for you my thinking on my assignment. So this is the book again that I did that you've been reading with Mrs. Butterick, A Long Walk to Water. And here is my assignment. And I wanted to model for you or get you to think about the difference between these two columns. So first, I have my little summary paragraph. It's like an introduction. Um, and what I wanted to show you is how I, number one, actually, let me do this. I name the object right here. I name the object and I name the text, A Long Walk to Water, and the author. Those are required. And then what I do is I tell you what that potential symbol actually means. This symbolizes protection, health, and safety for the characters in the book. So that's how I introduce it. Then, if you look at my assignment, I do give you a very brief summary of what the story was about. The main characters, I talk about the setting and what are the things that the two characters have to do in the story. So the conflict. Um, and I kind of also gave one more idea. It's not an additional idea, but I say my idea in a different way, that this symbolizes help and hope for both characters. So the tree symbolizes help and hope. So I use that as my wrap up. If you take a look, I want just the cursor. There we go. If you take a look at how I did this, I want you to take a look at the difference between the two columns. This first column is the evidence. It's right on the line. What is the page? What is the page? Right here. And what does happen? Oh, sorry. This is actually the page. What happens on that page? I will tell you that I did not actually have the book in front of me. If I had the book in front of me, I would have had direct quotes here. Mrs. Butter gave it to me and I struggled with opening it. It required like 5 different things to open it as a PDF. So I paraphrased. I would like you to either paraphrase if it's across a couple pages or use direct quotes. Likewise here, I'm going to tell you don't do this. On that page, I actually got the page from a different teacher in a different class, some 6th grade class somewhere in the United States, and the teacher didn't give page numbers, which is not how we do it. We're teaching you to use page numbers. So just for reference, I said chapter 1. It's within the first couple of pages of chapter 1. But this is where you want to do direct text. This is on the line. Let's see if I could write it. Oh, I'm pretty impressed with myself, I have to say. This is on the line thinking. Over here, this is very different. In this column, you have to go beyond the line. What could it mean? So I want you to take a look, and I'm just going to write beyond because you guys can figure out that I mean beyond the line. Notice here I start with the acacia tree represents, and then I explain it. And this all goes right back to this direct text. Notice here again, this tree represents protection, health, and safety. And it goes right back to this scene. And I do it again down here. The 2 trees are symbols of health and protection because, and I explain myself and I go right back to this text. So that is what you need to do. You have to look at this, what the symbol truly means. I am not rewriting. I am not paraphrasing. I am saying what it means and why. That is what you have to do. And then, of course, just for, so you know, I have an art class quality piece of art that I did on my own, and that is what you guys have to do as well.